All right, welcome to Horn Online Training, Training Module 60.1. This is part one of a two-part video series on Supermini front clamping and Supermini HP multi-purpose system. I'm Edwin Tunney, Training and Technical Specialist for Horn USA, Inc. So the first topic in part one is Supermini front clamping. So the front clamping was developed to allow easy access to change out the Supermini insert and maintain the precision and holding power of the standard holder. Before we get too far along, just a point to clarify, in the Supermini system, you actually have, within the Supermini system, you have the 105, you have three different blank sizes. So you have a 105.5, which is 7 millimeter B dimension, so height of the blank. You have 6.4, which is the 105.4. And then the 105.3 is 5.9 millimeter. So three different blanks that all fit the standard Supermini holder. So a lot of times, if someone's running a tool that uses the 7 millimeter blank and they switch to a smaller blank specifically for small boring tools, as you can see here, they say, well, this tool doesn't fit. But in actuality, it's just a matter of running the screw down farther into the holder to clamp the smaller blank. So if it's a 105 Supermini, it fits in the 105 holder, regardless of this blank size. So keep that in mind when you talk about the Supermini front clamping. It takes a little extra attention to what the blank size is. So the Supermini wedge clamp system is designed to hold all those same blanks. So the same inserts that fit the Supermini standard holder fit in the wedge holder. The big difference is you're going to change out the wedge instead of running a screw farther down into the holder. So the front clamping system consists of your holder, your basic holder, a wedge, and then a universal screw. So for all the different sizes of wedges, which we'll see in a moment, you have the same screw, the 030.0000.1157. So they all take the same screw, but there are different wedge sizes depending on which blank you're using. So if you look at the wedges and the blank sizes, the 3 size wedge goes with the 5.9 millimeter tall blank size. The 4 wedge size goes with the 6.4 millimeter blank size, and the 5 wedge goes with the 7 millimeter blank size. So as the blank size gets progressively larger, the wedge number goes up. So again, to recap, the 3 goes with the 5.9, the 4 goes with the 6.4, and the 5 goes with the 7. Now, all of these blank sizes, this 5.9 millimeter, 6.4, 7 millimeter dimension, those are given in the column in the catalog in the B dimension. So under the B dimension, you'll find those values. For the standard holder, the appropriate wedge is included. So if you order a holder, for instance, a B105.0010.SO3, that has a 3 size wedge, and that's gonna come with that wedge. We highly recommend also ordering the 4 and the 5 size wedge kits separately, which are found by this number, the 010.0105.04 or 010.0105.05. So if you buy any of the size holders It comes with one wedge size, and we recommend ordering the other 2 wedges to complement. As mentioned, the screw is universal, so the screw fits all the different size wedges. The other thing to note is where this is available. So for the BU105, which is the inch Supermini holder, the B105, you have the 10 millimeter holder, the 12, the 16, the 20, the 22, and the 25 all have a front clamping option. On the inch side, you also have a 750 and a 1-inch holder, and they're available in all wedge sizes 3, 4, and 5. You also have the BKT adjustable holder in all wedge sizes in the 03, the 04, and the 05. And then you also have access to our partner WNF. The WFB micro system has also all wedge sizes. So it's a basic universal holder that takes all 3 wedges in all cases of the holder. A little bit of how to apply. So first thing, you have to use the right wedge according to the insert that you're using and the B dimension, so that the height of the blank. What I just mentioned, all the wedges fit all the holders universally. So once you buy a holder, all the wedge sizes, the 03, 04, and 05, those all fit in that same holder. The torque value for the screw is 2 Newton meters, so very low torque requirement. And another good tip is to add lubricant paste. Should be applied to the screw and to the wedge to make sure to aid in unclamping. So always be aware with any wedge, when you're wedging steel against steel, lubricant paste should be used.